Hello and welcome to The Remote Times, your go-to spot for the best remote job leads and tips to help you land a flexible remote job. I am your host, Yasmin. Whether you're looking for a full-time, part-time, or side hustle, I've got you covered. So if you're ready to take control of your time, work from the comfort of your home, and finally create a career that fits your lifestyle, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. CVS is a leading health solutions company that offers a wide range of services, including pharmacy, health insurance, and healthcare services. And they are getting ready to hire you to work from home. They're hiring a behavioral health care planner. Right off the bat, they're letting you know this is a fully remote position as promised. Work from home anywhere in the US. And the schedule for this role is going to be Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Let's dive into some of the things you'll be doing in this role. You'll be the one to provide support and service to behavioral health clinical teams, provide outreach to members to educate them about available specialty programs, assist members to locate services and initiate follow up calls. You'll be the one to collect information on patient progress, provide information to members regarding mental health and other programs. You'll be the one to work closely with the clinician to ensure healthy outcomes for the member. And you'll also be responsible for miscellaneous administrative duties, which can include things like researching resources, handling transition of care requests. Qualifications for this role is going to be 2 years of behavioral healthcare experience and previous customer service experience, which you already have because we've provided customer service in some way or form in our previous roles or even in our current roles. All right, you guys, let's dive into one of my favorite parts of this role is their benefits. They're going to offer you medical, dental, and vision insurance along with tuition assistance, which again is a great benefit to have, especially if you need to complete that degree, and life insurance, 401k savings plans, employee stock purchase plan, paid time off, and one of my favorite benefits is paid parental leave. I did see that they do cover up to 100% of your salary for 4 weeks. They also have additional benefits listed here, so make sure to check it out. Pay range for this role is going to start you at 21.10 all the way up to 49.08 an hour, which is great pay, especially for a role that's not requiring a degree. Keywords you want to include for this role is definitely any experience you have had with behavioral health clinical teams, any customer experience you have had in a behavioral health setting, also any experience with facilitating follow-up calls. This is something that in this role you're going to be responsible to follow up with members. So any experience you have had with following up with customers or patients, that is something definitely you want to notate into your resume, along with any experience you have had with health programs. So if you see any of these here that you've had experience with, that would definitely be key. Another hot keyword here is Aetna policies and procedures. It looks like this is one of the main providers that they work with. So if you have any experience with Aetna, make sure to include that. That's definitely going to be a hot keyword. Now, I do want you to note that although it says 2 years of behavioral healthcare experience, you feel like you don't really have that experience, but you do feel like you've worked in a healthcare setting or you've worked in behavioral health, whether it was on the administrative side, I do believe you can still go ahead and apply because that's still some way of experience with working with behavioral health. Another hot keyword is going to be any discharge verifications or any verifications, especially with insurances, along with authorizations. They're definitely going to be key in your resume if you have had that experience. All right, you guys, that is it for the behavioral health care planner. Now, if you don't have all the skills listed, I still encourage you to apply because you never know what God has for you, and what is meant for you will be yours. So don't count yourself out. Give yourself that opportunity and go for it. There is an open role for a benefits verification representative, work from home as promised. Now, although you see Hawaii here, it does not state in the job description that you need to live there. as it is a remote position. So if you do not live there, still go ahead and apply. Let's dive into what you'll be doing in this role. You're going to be providing strong attention to detail along with problem solving skills. You would be the one to have an understanding of insurance carriers and concepts, such as major medical benefits, per diem coverage, as well as knowledge of government and patient assistance programs. You'll also be the one to verify insurance coverage for both new and existing patients, process patient prescription orders in a timely manner, and provide excellent customer service to patients, healthcare professionals, and insurance carriers. The schedule for this role is going to be Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They are looking for someone who's able to work 40 hours within the schedule. And you guys, look at this sweetness, no weekends. Qualifications for this role is going to be 6 months of experience with medical insurance, benefit verification, medical billing, or patient healthcare customer service. Pay range for this role is going to be starting at $17 an hour and can go up to $34.15 based on your experience. Okay, you guys, so keywords you definitely want to include on your resume to ensure that that ATS system picks you up as a qualified candidate is any experience you have had with problem solving within your previous or current role, along with any background in pharmacy or healthcare field. So this can be any experience you have had as working even like in an administrative role for a healthcare office, or even if you worked within a pharmacy, or even if you worked within CVS and you were a sales associate, that's still some shape or form you've worked with patients with health benefits. If you have had any experience with working, such as in a medical office or pediatric or optical office, these are different types of medical fields that work with insurances. So make sure to go ahead and put that within your resume along with medical benefits. So, again, if you've worked with a company that has provided medical benefits, or you're the one to explain medical benefits to the clients, to the patients, this would be a great opportunity to go ahead and highlight that within your resume. All right, you guys. So that is it for the benefits verification representative. Now, even if you don't have all the experience, still go ahead and apply because I do believe this is a great entry level role. So, this will be a great role for you if you're trying to get into the medical field because you're going to be working directly with patients and healthcare providers on providing verification information on members. So, definitely go ahead and apply. They're hiring for delivery training. This is a work from home position, and although it says Illinois, it is a remote position, and they do not state that you need to be living there to apply. So make sure to go ahead and apply. Responsibilities within this role will include to be a trusted leader to their stakeholders, be able to follow dynamic facilitation tools designed by the learning program and design team. You'll be the one to provide innovative learning delivery solutions that will help solve with engaging, providing measurable and effective learning experience for remote and in-person CVS health colleagues. Qualifications for this role is going to be 1 year of training delivery experience in training, persuasion, coaching, or influencing others. The ability to apply adult learning strategy to a virtual facilitation. So, definitely going to be a lot of virtual trainings for their team members. The pay rate for this role is going to be $18.50 all the way up to $38.82, which is great pay for a position that's not requiring a college degree. So definitely make sure to apply right away because I don't think this role is going to last long. All right, you guys. So this position is going to be very training heavy. So in your resume, keywords you want to include are any experience you have had with training. That is definitely going to be the hot keyword that you need to make sure is highlighted all over your resume, as it is something that you'll highly be working with in this role, along with any coaching or influencing of others in your previous roles that you have had, along with any systems you have used within your learning training programs will also be great. along with any process improvement experiences you have had in your previous or current role, where you were able to basically help with efficiency or quality within the workplace. All right, you guys. So that is it for this training delivery role. I believe this role will be great for those who have always wanted to be basically like a instructor or a teacher or provide trainings to staff members, but didn't really want to do it in person. So this would be a great opportunity for being able to do this role in a virtual setting, which is amazing because that just shows how innovative this company is and how much they're growing. So definitely go ahead and apply for this role because I think it would be a great stepping stone if you're going to go ahead and lead into that direction. But if not, it's still a great role to apply, as it looks like you're not going to have to be on the phone as much. It's strictly going to be making sure that you're providing that training to their employees. All right. So if you are looking for a flexible work from home job where you are your own boss, you get to choose your own hours and get to work with top brands like Nike, then becoming a live op agent might be perfect for you. And the best part that I mentioned, you guys, there is no interview required. And you can get started without going through a stressful interview process because don't nobody want to do that, right? Live Ops is a platform that connects independent contractors with companies that need customer support. So that means basically you'll be in control and working when you want, as they mention it here on their website. You'll also take on the clients that you prefer. So, whatever companies they have available, you can choose which one you want to work with, and you'll build your own schedule around your life. This is also a great opportunity if you're looking for a side hustle because, again, you can set your own schedule to work around your life. So you can do this type of work before you go to work or even after. And you'll basically be the one to provide inbound and outbound customer service calls with customers. You'll be the one to provide problem solving, quickly assessing customer needs and providing solutions. And you'll also be the one to document details of all the calls and customer interactions you receive with the systems that they provide. So that's another great thing about this company is that you do not have to worry about, figuring out the systems because they provide extensive training and support. So if you have no clue about whatever company you choose to work with, they will make sure that you know anything and everything about it before you even start. Earning potential is definitely going to depend on how little and how much you work, but it just also depends on what company you work for. So they have different rates for each company. So depending on how much you want to make, that is the one that you want to go for. The application process is fairly simple. There are some tips that I recommend. If you would like me to go over the application process and any certain tips that you may need to make sure that you get hired right off the bat, make sure to comment below that you would like to learn more about this opportunity so that way I could create a separate video to provide that for you. All right, you guys, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications because you don't want to miss a remote job opportunity. All right, that is a wrap for today. And hey, before you go, let me know in the comments what kind of remote jobs are you looking for? Your feedback helps me bring you the best job leads. If this video helped you, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you never want to miss another high-paying work from home job, make sure to subscribe and tap that notification bell so that you're always the first to apply. See you in the next one.